It's that time of year.
Dude, that music, man. I was just like the whole time. I wish everybody could have seen it because I'm fucking rocking out. Woo! I've had one sip of vodka and Rockstar, and I feel like I'm on meth. Let's get this party started.
Crack cocaine.
Check it out, dude. I'm totally rocking my white trash cup too.
Oh my gosh, you are.
Dude, it's total whiskey tea. I'm like, this is good shit.
Oh, what is going on, everybody? How are you this wonderful evening? Welcome to Loreseekers Live. We're going to get started here. Oh, good gracious.
Yep. Cash is all hopped up on Mountain Dew.
He's on the crack cocaine. Oh, goodness. Caddy, what's going on? Good to see you. Gone Crazy, back soon. Good to see you. Brothers, good to see you. Artsy, good to see you. Autumn, Rose. Rose, what's up? What was
Brothers
that last piece of
Tamriel.
music? That was from Somerset. I just exited out of the program. Hearts of Fire, I think. Yeah, Hearts of Flame, Hearts of Fire. Anyway, that was a good track. We may figure out how to incorporate that in the show somehow.
That's a great one. Brothers Tamriel just said I was white trash.
You're white trash.
Only Cash can say he's white trash.
Oh, I can also say
I guess I can do it too.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, actually. Cash trash. That's what I am.
Meth is straight from my neck of the woods, Missouri. Me too.
Needle in my spine. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. That makes me want to man hug you.
That's awesome.
Really tight.
Yeah, real quick before we get started. So we applied for partner. We didn't make it, but we're still pushing. We appreciate everybody being here. And seriously, it does mean the world. If we can,
This is what it looked like.
Yeah.
If that's our nuts right there.
Yeah, that's our testicles.
And this is Twitch.
Yeah.
They went like this. Running start. Right into our nuddles.
I like the subtitles. Running start. 5 miles an hour. But anyway, thank you everyone so much for being here. We appreciate and love you. Long time. Ratawa, thanks so. I'm just gonna call you right. I like that better. Thanks for 2 months, man. Hugs, you say. I love you, long time.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, long time.
Man hugs.
You're partnered to us, Loreseeker fam. You're awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you.
I demand a recount. What was those things called? On the ballads? Remember that? The
testicles?
All right.
Not it? Well, you're going like this.
Must be some small testicles.
Well, probably used to pinching and rolling your own nuts.
Thank you. Hanging chads. That's what it was. Not to be confused with nuts. Gosh,
chads.
What is wrong with you, man?
I'm really excited. I've had a great week. Look at how everybody to notice how nice his beard looks. It's nice and trimmed.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Hey, everyone, are you enjoying the new screens? Are you enjoying it all? Huh? Tell us what you think.
I like these screens.
Man, I was gonna wear my Loreseeker Ugly sweater T-shirt tonight, but it was in the wash.
You know what? Dumbass forgot to order my Loreseeker Christmas sweater T-shirt.
Sweet, it's a good thing you helped lead this thing. Hey, Wandering Bard, good to see you.
I gotta reach for my whiskey.
Cash, is it cold in California? Is it a brisk 50 degrees?
It's California cold. It's California cold.
So,
like Californication, but California cold. It's probably 48.
48-ish? Wow, you are just suffering over there.
I didn't say I was complaining. It's just that's what it is.
It's 43.
Rainy.
Right?
It's rainy. That's the rare part, is that it's rainy outside.
Oh, okay, cool. Like the lights, feel festive. Awesome. Very awesome. New screens. Awesome. Carb, I can't tell you how great it is to be with the positive vibes here. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome.
All right, well, you know the rule. We start at 50. It's 49 3/4. Who's the 3/4? Are you ready?
What? Yeah, no, I'm ready. Okay. Raining again in San Diego. It never rains in San Diego. Go F yourself, San Diego.
Ping. By the way, drops are enabled. So you just sitting here watching us talk. You get cool stuff. We love that. We're about giving you guys we love to be able to give you guys free things. Not that we had anything to do with that. We didn't. That was us, but
We love to give you the things.
we love to give you the goodies. Okay. All right. You ready?
I'm ready, buddy.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we love you long time. It's that one time a week where we gather together in the tavern. Welcome to Loreseekers Live.
Last week on Loreseekers.
Yeah,
it's
buddy.
all the things right now. It's been
It
so
is.
much fun. The game is like you thought the hooks were in me earlier. Now they
Cast. It's more than discussions on forums. It's more than Reddit. It's everything combined, from the tippity top when you start with the devs all the way down.
If you got to pick something that is powerful, survivable, fun to play, that's kind of why I went Templar. Now, 6 months ago, I probably would have gone that Pet Sork.
From the depths of the darkest caverns to the peaks of the highest mountaintops. Join two friends as they explore Tamriel and share their tales one pint at a time. This is the Loreseekers Podcast. That does not get old. I get stoked every time I hear the guitar.
So do I, but apparently we get old.
What do you mean we get old?
Chat just said that we're old.
We're old.
Yeah.
You guys are so old. Life experience, man. Life experience.
I know. It's not old. It's
Yeah.
wise.
It's wisdom. That's what happens when you stream. Twitch.tv/Loreseekers
It's not the age,
podcast.
boy.
Shameless
It's the
plug.
miles.
It's the miles. Oh,
Good to
that's
see
good.
you, boys. What can I get you?
Hey, you go first. You're oldest.
Oh, perfect. Nice to see you. I'm going to have a New Life Newcastle, please.
Okay. All right. I want a short beard's bourbon. Pretty please.
Coming right up.
Sugar on top. What are you giggling about?
I did that on purpose.
What do you mean?
Because you trimmed your beard. Like, what are you doing?
I gave it a nice
Let
trim.
it grow out. Own it.
Oh, I got a nice trim. I'm a marketer. I bull crap for a living. That's so I got to look good.
Okay. Just looks like your face is dirty at this point.
Pristine. Yeah, well,
Okay.
at least, I really don't have anything to come back with that. Just
No,
kind
you
of
don't.
a little dirty.
No,
Okay.
you don't. Move on.
So what's cracking, my man?
Nothing, man. It's been a great week.
It has been a good week.
Been a great week. Oh my god. Yes, I reestablished the fact that I am addicted to this game.
You need a 12-step program, Cash?
Have you guys ever seen the video with? It's on YouTube with Jenna Marbles. I freaking love Jenna Marbles. She has this video. It's a few years old by now, I think, but it's about her addiction to Elder Scrolls Online. It's so freaking hilarious. Anyway, that is me.
Okay.
It is. I'm totally addicted to this game. I don't get tired of it. There's always something new to do. There's always a new challenge.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of new challenge, Fang Layer Vet Hard Mode is a testicle kick. Yeah. So there's
Got
that.
'em both.
Well, no, we're kind of at the point now. Like, remember how I've talked so much about I want that Fang Layer personality,
Yeah.
the Worm Wizard personality, super
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
I still don't freaking have it.
Well, can you suck
Okay.
less?
I'm. Anyhow, I'm finally. We're finally at the point now to like, we're doing it. Like, okay, you get crap or get off the damn pot. So that's what we're kind of working toward that now. And oh boy, it's very difficult. So there's been that.
Yeah.
I did a lot of testing on my Magical Warden this week. I rolled a Stam DK. Really, really fun. And I got freaking tattooed, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like really tattooed this week. That was a thing.
That's cool, man. Can you tell?
Yeah.
So for those listening, can you tell them what you had added on the sleeve?
Yeah, so I had a few weeks back. I had my Templar done on the outside of my arm. So it's a whole sleeve piece with my Templar casting a spell, And then on the inside, I kind of didn't show this part, but on the inside, I have a raven. And then above the raven is the scene of Gandalf standing on the bridge right in front of the Balrog from Lord of the Rings. So in love with that. And now the bottom piece, which is not quite done yet, is a lore book with flames coming out of it with the Loreseekers logo and the Oblivion logo from Elder Scrolls.
Buddy.
Yeah, so I'm super stoked. And it turns out that the gooch of your arm hurts like an MFer. Like if you've ever felt somebody like put a blowtorch on your arm,
Yeah.
kind of what it feels like.
Well, have you ever had anything done on your pectoral muscle area?
No, but I would imagine it's like your back. I
It's
do have a big back piece. And
right
it
where,
killed.
right where you start to get it in the armpit / nipple area.
Yeah.
That's when I almost said uncle. So I'm right there with you. I can imagine that is probably worse. I feel like that would be worse. The inner arm.
Yeah.
Like that to me is just like your baby skin there.
Yeah, this here, and then I mean, this
Yeah.
is an old tap, but
Yeah.
all the way up here in your armpit,
Yeah,
That-
yeah.
that's misery.
Oh yeah. I was watching a growing man next to me writhe, like his body was contorting all over the place because he was getting that done right in there. I'm like,
It
oh my
hurts.
gosh. Hey, so I'm gonna kind of man crush on that ink for a second. I'm a huge fan of Edgar Allan Poe,
Oh, that's very dark.
and I am you know how I am. Especially quote the Raven. So the Raven, hands down, is my favorite part of that sleeve. Well done.
Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
How's your week?
It's been good. What did I put out? Punishing Bowman for Dragonhold.
Oh, yes.
It's out. It is out, and I'm elated that it's I can move on to a new experimental build. I'm pretty excited about. But yeah, that's out. That was fun. Most of my week has been PvP. To be honest with you, it's been testing and PvP.
It has been. You've been streaming it.
Yeah,
Quite a bit.
Yeah. So that's been fun, and just watching the Loreseekers PvP side of things really just continue to nurture and grow. Like, it's no secret. Like, we do a lot of PvE, but I'm a PvPer at heart. Really, that's what comes most natural to me. And so seeing our PvP leads and are freshly, within the last month, we've added these PvP leads, and they're freaking killing it. And, just checking in Discord on Sunday afternoons, and there they are in Zero. I'm like, that's awesome. Look at them go.
Yeah. Adele,
So,
Grim, and our Death have just been crushing it with PvP, and some of our other more experienced folks have been hopping in with them and helping them out and stuff. Jen's been doing the same, and now, I mean, we're actually on PC. We're not just doing Aldmeri Dominion. Apparently,
Yeah.
we're doing all of them.
Yeah.
We're doing like a night
doing it
for
all.
every faction,
yeah.
which has really, really been neat. And I've gotten to get in on the AD side of things because I refuse to roll any other tunes other than AD, but that's just me. I mean, right?
Oh.
Anyway, it has been a freaking blast. And like,
Yeah.
here's the best part. The best part is that when we started our community, it was kind of like, we'll see what happens, and we have lots of new players, so I think maybe we came off a little care bearish. It's not that way in PvP. Like, we can freaking hold our own. It's probably because we're a giant Zerg, but it's really been a good time PvP.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the difference. Like, and I'm a PvPer, so I'm just going to say it straight up. Oftentimes in MMOs, PvPers, we can be dicks. You're going to get all kinds of people. You're going to get the PvPers who love the tactics, the tactical side, etc., and you're going to get all the way over to the other side of the spectrum where it's just people who are just downright dicks and calling people out in chat, etc. Like, you're going to have that, right? Key is, you don't have any of that in Loreseekers. None. Zero. Zilch. Every person that has joined Loreseekers, we have fielded with the apps, and they're coming in and having a good time, and everyone's enjoying. There's teaching going on. And it's, honestly, we're having, like, what was it? Myself, Grim, and I think it was our Death the other night. We were running Battlegrounds, and we were just killing it. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it can be a blast. And I think the best thing, I think the best communities out there. This is the beauty of a lot of the Elder Scrolls community as a whole, and it is huge in our community. As guild leaders, a wonderful thing for a guild leader to see is when their community polices itself. And that, to go along the lines of what Jibbs was saying about having just a nice community, even in something that can be as toxic as PvP, to watch your own guild mates run things.
Oh man.
And when something goes wrong or somebody says something off kilter, which is pretty rare in our community, but when it does happen, to watch our members like politely correct that person and like, that shit ain't gonna roll around here. That makes me so happy as a guild leader to see that, because people are like, we care enough about our community, and this is what I like to see in the community at large, not just Loreseekers, but I love to see that in the community at large when somebody comes in and says, this is not that kind of a game. If you're gonna act like that, get out of here. And it's like, yes. I know, self-policing.
Yeah, well, it's like a proud dad moment. And then what that tells you is that the people who are there are passionately in love with the community as much as we are. And that's, right. Just, and again, to go off what you're saying, just sitting back and watching the community, not only, self-policing, etc., but also just nurture and love and always the good mornings, and that's always happening. And then you just to watch the events happen. Like you and I can't be a part of every event, careers, families, etc., all those things, right? And just sometimes often I'll get on Discord on my phone just to see how everyone's doing, who showed up, etc. And it's always, man, there's always good numbers.
I'm a little concerned about you though. You've said nurture twice in this cast so far.
What's wrong with that?
Are you watching the Hallmark Channel again?
You stay out of what I watch. You stay out of what I watch. What's on my DVR is none of your business.
It's okay, buddy. No problem.
Actually, I've been watching this new post-apocalyptic show on Netflix. I forget the name of it. It starts with an R, I think. I don't know. Anyway, there's some kids in there. It's funny. Anyway, all right. So, let's get started. So, everyone, welcome. This is the Loreseekers Podcast, Volume 6, Number 3. And we are your hosts. I am Jibbs, joined by my good buddy, Cash.
So we have a little announcement to make.
Yeah, go ahead.
Some people might know, which is why this show is going to kind of run a little bit differently, but we're very, very excited about bringing you some new content from one of our very favorite people in the entire ESO space that we talk about all the time. We had an interview with our buddy Xynode.
We did. We got to sit down and hang out with Xynode for a little bit, so everyone can listen to that later in the show.
Yeah, that's going to be later in the show. Now, granted, as much as we wanted it to be on our live broadcast, we had to do things a little bit different because our buddy Xynode is all the way across the pond.
Oh, yeah.
So we tried to make it convenient for him, but I think you guys are really going to enjoy his professionalism and his outlook, and he's just such a good dude. So I'm very excited to hear that.
Yeah, I'm the more and more that we get involved in the community, and the more and more we're a part of the community and influencers in the community, the more and more I appreciate people who are not about themselves, but about their craft and about what they do and about, that passion behind it. And that's what I saw in Xynode, really, really, really good guy. Very, very knowledgeable. Yeah. And very honest about his builds and the things that he's working on. So it was a really, really good chat. So yeah, y'all can look forward to that later. So
yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, for sure. But anyway, so what's happening right now? Well, let's backtrack. If you missed last week's episode, we did Twitch Tavern. It was a number 4, and we answered all your questions, and we did a lore lesson on giving thanks in Tamriel. Yeah. Hey, did you take advantage of Cyber Monday?
I actually did, and as I look back behind me, I did a crap ton of Amazon shopping for my kid.
So did I.
So that's the best thing about like my daughter. Here's like this is like family talk now. Like my daughter is an Amazon freak. She'll go to Amazon, she'll find out exactly what she wants, and then she's very smart. She'll write it down on a piece of paper and like, here's my Christmas list, and she will spell it perfectly, so I know exactly what to look up.
Should just have you thought about making her own wish list on Amazon now for Christmas? Help her out, man.
Because that would mean that she'd have to have her own Amazon account, and that's not happening.
Oh, I see.
She's a teenager, dude.
I see. Right. Sometimes I forget how young she is.
I was very, very happy that most of the things that were on her list had something to do with the Misfits. She's a huge Misfits fan. So like t-shirts and beanies, and I'm like, you're definitely my kid. So cool.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I did take advantage of that. How about you? Did you?
No. I did most of my shopping beforehand. I kind of went ham on Amazon before it was Cyber Monday because I could, and I'm like, I want to. I didn't want to wait. So yeah, I bought all the Christmas. All the Christmas is done. So
the Christmas is over.
There's Christmas. Yeah, your Christmas gifts came in, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so did you. I sent you yours already.
I sent you
got an early
crack
Christmas
cocaine.
gift.
That's what I sent you.
I didn't send you crack. Number one.
Illegal.
Well, no, number one, that's crap. I would definitely send you a more designer drug. Number two, it's illegal.
That is not posh enough for me.
No. So disclaimer. I know that we laugh and we joke about it, but I'm not a druggie. I am in public safety. All right. It is. He's forbidden.
Most
but we
definitely.
We can laugh and joke about it a lot just because, I live in California and pretty much everything's illegal here.
Right? Like you pull that crap over in Indiana, that doesn't fly here. That's for sure. And wouldn't it be awful? Anybody listening that come in at that point, listening like, oh my gosh, they're into drugs. Oh, like no, no.
Like, not at all.
No. But anyway, this week on the show, let's see what we're talking. We're talking streaming for charity. Was awesome. We got that going on. Crown Store Showcase for December 2019. A lore lesson on.
We are doing a lore lesson tonight, my friends. It's actually kind of fun. Y'all know how I like Bosmer so much. So anyway, we're doing a lore lesson tonight on Bracken Leaf's Briars. Don't worry, I'll explain. There's so many bees.
There you go. All right.
Talk about it later.
Well, before we get started, quick reminder. December 14th at 7 p.m. EST. This is taking place at our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Loreseekers podcast. It's a podcast workshop, and it's all for you. If you want to learn how to podcast, want to know how to get started, or you just want some tips and tricks, or you just want to learn. As a podcast host, behind the curtain, you are ever learning. You are never not learning. And if you arrive at that point, then you need to stop podcasting because you should always be learning. So that's going to be taking place. We'll have a Q&A. Every question will be answered. It'll go until the questions are done. We'll have all kinds of other goodies. So anyway, twitch.tv/Loreseekers podcast, December 14th at 7 p.m. EST. So there's that. All right. Oh, and another quick deal. Well, you know what? We can cover that in news. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hear ye, Tamriel has some news.
All right. I know.
Cheeks. I want to squeeze his cheeks so bad. Sorry, I'm going to say it every damn time. Love your kid.
Especially, I imagine, especially for those of you who know Cash, whenever Cash gets any amount of whiskey in him, he becomes extremely sappy. So I can imagine.
Or vodka, apparently. Dude, you got to play that for him when he's like 18 years old.
Oh, for sure.
Because it won't be that little voice anymore. And then you're going to cry. You're going to get all sappy ass. And he's going to be like, Dad, you're totally stupid.
I like how you made the voice deep.
That's what they do. Dad, you're totally stupid.
Oh, well, quick note, reminder for everyone. And I kind of want to live stream this. I don't know if we can. I don't know. Maybe we should talk about this. Anyway, December 12th, Season of the Dragon tease. All right, this is happening at the Game Awards. And they put a status update out, and we talked about it last week, but it's all over Times Square. You're going to get to see the final end or what sets up the next chapter happening live on the Game Awards with a new trailer. So you can keep your eyes out for
such a freaking dragon tease.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Exclamation mark dragon.
Dragon tease.
Oh man. All right. Well, anyway, new stuff this week. We'll go over this part here just to keep you in the know. We want you to know this is happening. All right. So you can come support, be a part. Join ESO streamers to support hashtag Slay Dragons Save Cats. It's coming to us from ElderScrollsOnline.com and going on right now, my friends. Right now, through December 8th. ZOS is running a week-long live streaming event to support the two amazing charities, Best Friends Animal Society and Four Paws. And there's still time for all interested ESO streamers to join the campaign. The more donations each campaign receives, the more you can win. All right? And we're going to kind of go through this here. When each campaign reaches $1,000 in donations, they'll give away 5 legendary Dragonwolf pets to random donors. When each campaign reaches 2,500, they'll give away 5 legendary Dragon Horse mounts to 5 random donors. At 5,000, Rich Lambert has committed to dyeing his hair whatever color you choose.
Oh, Ritz Lambert. Yay.
I thought he was going to say like a head tattoo. Like he was just going to go all out.
Yeah, so that one is a little less permanent than the leg tattoo that he signed on for. Which is pretty sweet.
I'll never forget that when they reached that in minutes and we were all there and his eyes just got big.
Dude, so if you don't know, well, we call him Ritz Lambert now, but anyway, Rich Lambert, the creative director for ESO, when Elsewhere was announced, he made the commitment to, if there was a certain number of people in the announcement stream, that he would get a tattoo.
Yep.
Because I don't think he has any other ink. So that was his announcement. That was his commitment. We crushed that number before the stream even went live.
Yeah.
Well, let me take that back. Before he went on the stream, the number had already been surpassed by tens of thousands.
Right.
It was awesome. So anyway,
Yeah.
story behind the story.
It was funny because we were back there and you were sitting in we had, so at the Twitch headquarters when we were there, you know, they had the whole live room, and then you had the room with everything in it, you know, like the boards, and it was amazing to see. I loved that. If you were a techie guy, you're into tech or sound equipment, etc., that was amazing.
Yeah, it's Bonerama for tech geeks for sure.
And then you had the green room, and then right outside the green room is where we were hanging out. There's like a little kitchenette area, and there's a chair there. You were sitting in that chair, and you look up at me, and you go, "Dude, they already got the views. Rick, he doesn't know it. He's getting a tattoo."
Yep. We're like, "Yay, Ritz!"
Yeah,
dude. And do you remember how epic the actual Twitch building was?
Oh, dude.
Like, if you were ever in San Francisco and you get the opportunity to visit Twitch, go. It is as giant and epic as you would imagine it is. It is that.
Yeah. You walk in,
amazing,
and there's a huge flat screen TV, and there's random Twitch streamers all the time. It could be you. You could have just started streaming, and you will be front and center at Twitch headquarters. So they're always pulling, you know, different streams. And then I know we've talked about this at nauseum at one point in the week, or you know, in the year, but there's different rooms. There's a room that's just full of vintage arcade games. Then they've got beer on tap at the cafeteria, and they had
kombucha on tap.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then on top of
freaking amazing.
Oh yeah. And then on top of that, huge cafeteria, like top tier food is amazing, but they've got a massive projector that is doing a very similar thing to what, you know, the screen as soon as you walk in. So while they're eating lunch, you could be front and center doing your stream. They're cycling out all the streams all the time, and so we were sitting there hanging out with Gina and Rich and everybody, and Jess, and we're just watching streams, people doing their thing. So it was pretty cool.
It's freaking, what a place to work. Do you imagine that?
Oh my gosh.
My God, if I didn't already have a career, it'd be like, hi Twitch.
Yeah. If everything was this popular back when I was, you know.
I was wondering if I can sweep your floors.
I'll clean your toilets first. Some free beer on tap.
Yep. I may not look like much, but I sure am strong. They'd be like,
Oh,
"Oosh."
oh
Get
man,
outta
that's
here.
so funny. All right, well, when they reach 7,500 donations, they'll give away 3 Wrathstone tablets to random donors, by the way.
And
Yeah.
those are the really good ones. They're the ones with the little magnetic thing where it just goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if you can hear that.
Yeah,
They come together.
That's good. Yeah. I like
Yeah,
the
they're
ones.
cool.
I like we got the OGs. I like those. The ones that they don't snap. They're the ones that came in the mail. Remember with the letters? What? What?
I'm reading chat.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta say it. Okay. Our buddy Jeff says that he was invited to ArenaNet and they gave him lukewarm water in a paper cup.
That's actually pretty funny.
That's pretty funny.
All right, at 10,000, one lucky donator will receive Gaming Head's Breton statue. Ooh, buddy. That's not a cheap item, and that's a really cool looking item.
No.
So
No. A lot of magical recovery in that statue.
there's definitely a lot of magic.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
Yeah. So the ESO team was going to stream on December 4th, but they ran into some technical difficulties with some scamps, which we've been there. We can totally relate to that. And so anyway, they're going to postpone it. But just so you're in the know, whenever they do this again, there's going to be incentives to donors, all right? So for every $25 donation, one host must suffer through a bean boozled jelly bean. Is those the ones that like vomit? Like fart? You ever had those? The jelly?
Yeah, I think those are the ones that are all the different, like, disgusting flavors, like butthole and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Did I say butthole? Let's see what bean boozled flavors are.
Oh my gosh.
I actually said butthole. Sorry. Okay, so let's look at these here. Spoiled milk,
Okay.
coconut. Why is coconut on there? That's an amazing flavor. Dead fish. Oh my god. Stinky socks. Shut up. Lawn clippings. Rotten egg.
Oh.
Barf? Are you effing kidding me? Booger? Oh. There's a booger flavor.
Oh, it's gonna be like your pubescent years all over again.
There's booger flavor. Canned dog food. Dude, there are some effed up people in this world. Like, no doubt.
Says the guy who
Moldy
recommended
cheese,
butthole.
Moldy cheese, stinky socks, toothpaste. Oh my god. All right, I'm done.
That's disgusting.
I'm done. That's and butthole. Oh, by the way, there's butthole on there too.
That must be a limited edition.
Oh, it's it's like a green M&M.
One in every 69 boxes.
Oh, derailed. We're derailed.
All right, so back on the rails. Back on the rails. For each wow, that was bad. I'm sorry. For each $50 donation, they place an embarrassing cat temporary tattoo on one of the hosts and write the donate. Oh, chat's going off. The donators temporary tattoos. All right. And also, the donors' names will be written on the Elsewhere lithograph to hang at the studio.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Okay, for every $75 donation received, they randomly choose one of many gameplay challenges, including tasks such as playing one-handed. That's actually pretty interesting they said that, because we're going to cover that later. Getting blindfolded, inverting our mouse settings, and more. Oh my god. That's going to be a fun stream, I think.
We should do something like that on ours. Next time we do an extra live stream or something.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You know what was funny is that Hyperpixie did something like that in hers. Remember? For Extra Life?
Oh, yeah, when we were doing
She
hard
spun a wheel.
mode.
She was spinning a wheel. It was freaking brilliant. She's spinning a wheel, and it would land on like play one-handed or play without healing for, and she's a healer,
Yeah,
something like that for like 5 minutes.
yeah.
And we were going through vet content. I was like, okay, so your stupid wheel is causing us to die. Anyway, she had this like super inventive stuff like this, and the only thing that Jibs and I could come up with is we'll put on a dress.
Why did we take it there? Wait, no, Rich started that.
Because of Ritz Lambert. That's why
Freaking
we
Rich
took it there.
starts it. I know you're listening right now, Rich.
No kidding.
You know what,
He's a
Rich? Why
lurker.
don't you put on a dress? Why don't you do that? Huh?
He doesn't have to.
I know
He's
he
like,
doesn't have to.
dude, he's
I know.
got Howard status in our book. Doesn't have to do anything to be epic.
It could be like, middle finger, and no. All
Yeah,
right,
it's like
so
doing that.
yeah. Anyway, quick note: if you're an ESO streamer, and for all of you who are right now on Twitch, would like to still sign up to join one of their teams, you can join the Best Friends Animal Society campaign and the Four Paws campaign by clicking their respective links in the article. For those links, you can also see which streamers have signed up, so you can choose whom you'd like to support. Any participating streamer that raises over $100 in donations will receive a free legendary Dragon Wolf pet, and any streamer that raises at least $500 in donations will receive a signed Elsewhere lithograph. Finally, Zoss has activated Twitch drops for both the official ESO stream and all ESO streamers. So yeah, throughout the whole campaign.
You know what's neat is that Zoss is being so very liberal with their Twitch drops.
I appreciate that. I really,
oh my god,
really,
we
really
like
do.
so appreciate it because I mean
Yeah.
it definitely helps. Like if you put
Absolutely.
drops enabled, and now
Yep.
that drops are enabled for everybody, it's like come into our stream and listen to Jibs and I be complete idiots, and you get stuff on your account, which is cool. And I've been watching a lot more streams lately too. So like every time I check my email, it's like bloop, we've redeemed a code for you.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. I like that
Yep,
stuff.
yep. Yo, dude, I got the little mount too, or not the mount. I got the little pet,
The flaming cub.
the little red
How?
kitty cat thing.
How?
I got it. Well, dude, I watch streams.
All right. Well, that's fair.
I got a drop. I got a little drop with a little kitty cat.
That's fair. All right. Well,
It's that time for the next thing. All right.
we get these once a month. It's kind of there's.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. All right.
I haven't even looked at these yet. I waited for the show. So I can either be super excited about this or I can be really bummed. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Ground Store Showcase.
All right. There we go. Ground Store Showcase for December 2019. This again coming to us from ElderScrollsOnline.com. All right. So it's that time of year. And as I zoom in, okay, here we go. All right.
New life.
All right, so we're just going to go through this because there's a lot. And apparently it's decided to load the glossary 3 different times for me. All right, so first up, this is the first time, by the way, I've read through this. So this will be live reaction. All ESO Plus members have access to a monthly selection of exclusive deals and items. All right, so the ESO Plus deals. Here's what we got. First up, free item. Cinch Rot Statuette. Look at that.
It's rad. This statuette brings into focus the actual size of a Centra.
Yeah.
It's really freaking cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I believe it's Tim, one of our followers on Twitter. He, the actual model, he did all that.
Tim Rosick.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Tim, crushed it on this, and
It's so freaking Khajiit. It's insane.
absolutely.
So Khajiit. I love it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Like it's one of those things where I wish when I'm looking at the mount, really is what it is. When I'm looking at the Centrot, I'm like, gosh, I wish we could customize our Centrots right now. I wonder if that's ever going to be a thing where we can craft pieces to put on our mounts.
Jibs, come on, dude. Be
What?
realistic. Just be realistic.
It was just a question.
No, but I'm saying be realistic. They are so freaking hard at work working on our C content, and now you want to add customizable mounts?
Look, they're so busy bringing the Dwemer back. All right, fine.
That's right. Why don't you just suck it
All right.
and just let them do what they're doing? Don't add more to their wall of crazy, for Christ's sake.
All right.
Underwater content. Pirates?
We already have pirates.
Oh. Yeah, but not like at sea.
Hey, why don't you complete Dragonhold and then we can talk?
They're in port. Oh, don't you out me like that in front of everybody.
Hey man,
Look,
we got
man.
we got a Season of the Dragon review coming up. You gonna pony up or you gonna?
I'll pony up on that when you bring your DPS up. Oh, man, if that ain't a square testicle kick, I just don't.
Oh, you cannot come back from that.
Buddy, I love you. I really do. I
I
truly,
love you long time.
I truly do.
See, this is
All
the
right.
part where his alcohol kicks in and the sappiness starts to come out.
I will have you know that I'm an experienced guy that gets buzzed super easy.
Well, I'm not too surprised about that. So anyway,
All right.
the Centrot statue, this is a limited time only thing. So please log in and get this thing, all right? It's only available from December 5th through January 2nd. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Crown Gem exclusive.
Yeah, buddy. I'm looking something up on Instagram right now. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this.
Yeah.
'cause
Go
I'm
ahead. All
looking
right.
something up.
So I'm gonna. Normally I hate Crown Gem exclusives, but I'm totally being partial here because I have 400 gems just waiting. So I'm not as upset. All right. Totally not selfish, right? Anyway, this is available from December 12th to December 16th. The Infernum Dwarven Spider. Oh my gosh. All right. Quote. The Dwarven spider mounts from the Infernum Forge are unusual and distinctive, indicating to this Dwemer scholar that they all come from the hand of a single deep elf artisan. End quote. Ghislaine Marilli. All right.
So
It's on fire.
I'm looking for it on Instagram, and I feel like a total idiot because I'm not exactly sure what their Instagram handle is. But one of our fans is literally building a replica of this.
Oh, yes. They DM'd me on Discord.
Okay, right. So I've been watching the progress on this, and they're actually building a prop of a dwarven spider mount. It's a miniature one.
I wonder if
Like it can maybe hold jibs, but it is insane.
I wonder if they take commissions. I want to get one and hang it off on my wall right here where we record.
I was actually going to try and contact them to see if they'd sell it, so I could send it to you piece by piece. And then I went, nah, F that. He's got to do some more epic crap before I do. I'm looking though. I really want to find it so I can shout him out. But it's incredible the work that's going into this, and it's like a slow burn. But oh my god, the thing is just insane.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. So if I
100%.
find it, we'll put it in the show notes.
Okay. So anyway, Infernum Dwarven Spider. So next up for costumes for hats. These make their return. Yeah. The Winter Broad Rim Hat Pack. That's back. It's like a cowboy hat, brimmed on the side, pulled up on the side. It's all green with some little mistletoe hanging off there. All right.
As long as
So
that stupid Kiss Me Not hat doesn't come back, I am totally fine with everything else.
December 5th through December 9th, this will be available. Next, we got the New Life Festival cap and the New Life Monks cap. Both of those will be available from December 19th through January 2nd. They look like knit hats that the mom would have knitted on A Christmas Story.
Damn it, I can't find it. All right, stop looking.
So yeah, there's that. For crafting, we've got the Moongrave Fane crafting motif that's actually live now in the game. Right, this is going to be live. Actually, there's no end date. Yeah, so the Moongrave Fane. Let's read this here. Quote: The Moongrave Fane crafting motif will be available in the Crown Store on all platforms starting on December 4th. This crafting motif will also be available in game starting on December 4th. Okay. The Moongrave Fane motif chapters have a chance to drop in the Moongrave Fane dungeon by defeating the final boss, Grundwolf, on Vet Hard Mode.
Guaranteed for Vet Hard Mode. Oh, super. So you go in there and throw yourself up against a brick freaking wall for like 4 hours. You might have a chance of getting it.
All right, so oh man, I didn't get this last year. I think I need to get this year. Frostcaster crafting motif is back. This is a seasonal one.
Yeah. So this one, if you haven't seen the Frostcaster, it's really freaking cool. And it usually comes back every new life. And I think this is the perfect one if our speculation is correct about where we're going next chapter.
Yeah, I feel like we need to buy this. Everyone,
Yeah,
everyone buy it. Dude,
I feel like we're just going to leave that right there. Like, it's not like you people already don't know, but we have speculations about where we're going. I think it's the same speculations that everybody else has for 2020 and ESO. We're going to talk about that at a later date, though. Talk about the Frostcaster, Jibs.
yes, sir. All right. So the Frostcaster crafting motif will return to the Crown Store from the 23rd to January 2nd. All ESO Plus members will receive a discount on this item. Just a heads up for those who don't know what this looks like. Steel-based armor, all right, chainmail, etc. But it's got furs lined all over it. And on top of that, it's decorated with ice spikes. I think would be best way to say it. Ice is inlaid within the armor.
It looks like it looks like it's not very warm to wear, even though there's fur on it.
Chat brings up a good point. Frost Astronaut crates are coming as well. Skyrim.
Well, there goes our spoiler show.
What?
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, that's it. It's all over for the freaking YouTubes, dude.
It's
About
just there. It's there.
It's there.
And mark
So-
my words, when the Nord comes back in the trailer on December 12th, remember who called it. And that's where we're going.
And we're not going to say anything about.
I'm gonna feel real
because
stupid.
there's really no spoilers, but there's hints. There's hints
there's
there.
no
They're out
spoilers.
there. We're
There's
not
no
gonna say-
spoilers.
There's no spoilers,
Oh,
but there's hints.
yeah. It's just guessing.
And there's the freaking map. Look at the map.
Yeah.
So there's that. Anyway,
For outfit styles, the Ice Heart Arms Pack is back. This hands down. This was the first Arms Pack I think that they did. I don't
Ice
remember.
Heart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought it last year, and it's still to this day my favorite pack. For those who have never seen it, your weapons become ice and they glow, and they've got this kind of mist around them. It's amazing. It's hands down like one of the best ones.
so cold.
Yeah, this is. I'm cold.
I'm so cold.
December 12th, 23rd through January 2nd. Jack, hold my hand. So anyway, this
That got super creepy.
this includes a complete set of outfit styles for Ice Heart weapons that match the Undaunted awards. Well, it wouldn't be an event in 2019 if the old what's her face comes back. What's her name? Impresario.
Impresario, I have your
Yes.
tickets for your stupid Indrik mount.
Yeah, she's back. So anyway, on all platforms during the New Life Festival in December. Watch our official website and social channels for details. Now, I'm looking forward to really bring the products this time. I'm really looking
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to a different mount other than the Indrik.
Now, look, all joking aside, that was a very long dedication to a single mount. That was a lot.
Well, the multiple mounts, but it's multiple of the same kind. And every time that thing
yeah.
runs by, the little freaking thing it does, I'm just like,
I'll be honest. This is just my personal opinion. I am surprised that the Indrik mount, now the Indrik, was really a big deal in Somerset. I'm really surprised the Indrik was the focus and it wasn't the Centrot.
yeah, me too.
Really surprised by that.
Yeah.
With Centrot, being elsewhere. I feel like we're back in time with this.
Very true.
Chat's breaking you again, isn't it?
No, chat is actually very smart because I'm hearing both sides of the Indrik argument. I'm hearing don't hate, and then I'm hearing the Indrik mounts need to go. I'm over it. And it's like, that's kind of the camp that I think at least I'm in. They're cool. Don't get me wrong. And I love how inventive it is that we can have customizable mounts.
Agreed. I'm just surprised in general it was dedicated that long.
I just wish that there were more masculine mounts available. And don't get me wrong, I don't mean to start this whole girly not girly thing, but I think they're more suited to a beautiful female character. than a freaking orc. You know what I mean?
Well, granted, like the color scheme, like the all black one was pretty cool. I'll be honest. I thought that was pretty cool. Pretty gnarly for any dark characters. Doesn't really matter your gender on it. But I mean, just like, at the end of the day, the Endricks were really a big deal in Somerset, And
Agreed.
Fast forward, here we are with, the Cinch-Rot. So I don't know. I'm kind of surprised, but at the same point, like I look forward to seeing what happens next year. I wonder if this was an experiment or if this is something that's going to be a part of the game moving forward. If it is, I look forward to seeing how it's going to change because, change is inevitable. Things will, they're going to tweak something. So.
Agreed. Now, I have a shout out.
Okay.
A mid-show shout out. So we were talking before about the Dwarven mount, right? On Instagram?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I literally just got a message on Discord, which it really makes me very, very happy that happened. Dragonin Sentinels.
Okay.
If you have Instagram, go check out Dragonin Sentinels and look at what they are making. It is absolutely blow your mind, incredible. A dwarven spider non-combat pet. They're making the pet, not the mount. It's incredible. Dragonin Sentinels on Instagram. Please go look at it.
It's pretty amazing. All right, so for furniture, we got the Intrepid Gourmet bundle. For those of you who are wanting to have a little food cart with your own little campfire you can cook from at your home, and plus you get the baker's outfit. I totally bought this thing, by the way, last time it was
I did too. I did.
Yeah, the baker's outfit's pretty dope. December 2nd through the 5th. This is this is going to be gone by the time this episode releases. All right, so there's that.
Did you say dope?
Yeah.
What are you?
What? Hey,
Forget it.
at least I didn't say tight. Remember that from like
Forget
late
it.
90s, early 2000s?
That's tight.
That's tight. That's tight. Now today it's like, that's lit, man. That's 100.
So dope, bro. I love you. You should be wearing a flat brim hat.
New Life Festival furnishing pack is coming back. Well, this is very seasonal and it is awesome. So
Yeah.
if you are looking to get decorations such as ice sculptures, ladles for younger guests, a hearth for roasting festive feasts, and even a trio of snowmen, well, look no further than this pack. It's pretty awesome. All right, this is available from December 5th through January 2nd.
You know what this reminds me of?
Home Alone?
No, the fact that I haven't decorated our guild hall for Christmas. Or opened it up to the rest of our guildies yet, because everybody uses Chivas' house because he has way more crafting things than we will ever have.
Maybe we should just send stuff to Chivas.
I think that's probably a good idea. Incoming.
Oh, see if Chivas is down.
Yeah.
Hey, Chief, you down for some snowmen at your place for a go?
And once again, that got creepy.
There you go. All right, so December 5th through January 2nd. All right, next up, we got the Frost Melt Melody music box. That is a gorgeous music box.
It's very cool.
It's royal blue and laced with gold.
Not masculine for you to say, but you're right.
It doesn't matter if it's masculine or not. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
It's pretty. It's pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Say it. Say it's beautiful. Say it's gorgeous.
It's
Say it.
both of those things.
Say it. I'm going to break your mold.
beautiful.
Say it. There
It's
you go.
gorgeous.
There you go. December 19th through January 2nd. When activated, plays a music box arrangement of the traditional New Life Festival song, quote, A Frost Melt Melody.
Oh, I can't wait to hear that, actually.
I know.
That's when my Christmas side comes out. I cannot wait to hear that.
Hey, BT Dubs, December 5th through January 2nd. The Snow Globe House is back. Heck yeah.
And if you have not seen this house, my friends, if you're new to ESO or you were not around for last year's New Life Festival, the Snow Globe house is freaking awesome. Go check it out.
It is amazing. It is amazing. The coolest thing about that Snow Globe house, by the way, for those of you who don't know, it's you walk up to the Snow Globe in the real world, you click on it, and it's like your character shrinks down. And so when you're in the house, you look up and you're in the Snow Globe, right? So you look up and you see the merchant's cart, like the top of the cart, it's huge looking because you're a tiny little baby.
And that's actually up in where you can access it. It's right next to where the New Life Festival hosts are.
Riften, isn't it?
Up in
that's
it's
Riften.
up in East March.
East March, thank you. Yeah.
Yep.
Beautiful place. Oh, my gosh. So anyway, December 5th through January 2nd. Next up, you got Potentate's Retreat. This is back from December 19th through January 2nd. This was originally built for the Potentate Residue Shay? I don't know. As a retreat.
Residue Shy, yeah. He got murdered in Senchal.
Yeah, man.
That's the dude.
You know, it's okay, look. It's weird when you've done a show so long that you're seeing things recurring again for like annually. It's just a weird feeling because I totally remember us talking about this.
You're paying attention to lore. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
So the Residue Shy was the one that I believe he took over the Dragon Guard, and then he was murdered, and then the Morag Tong, freaking B team, wrote on the wall, "The Morag Tong done this," for everybody to see. So anyway, God, I wish that location was pinpointed in Senchal. Would be so freaking cool. They're like, Residue Shy died right here.
Speaking of the Morag
Sorry,
Tong.
I'm lore nerding.
No, you're fine. Speaking of the Morag Tong, you know what's funny?
They're the B team?
Well, yes, but we've never had a home that's for the Morag Tong themed.
That's because they live in apartments, bro.
Oh, well, there
They
you go.
they don't make the coin. It's literally like being on like a double A baseball team.
Yeah.
And then if you're good, then the Dark Brotherhood's like, "Hey, we saw that.
You wanna?
You're pretty good.
We know.
You're excelling."
The ultimate creep.
time.
That's what that is.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So it's basically the breeding ground for the recruiting ground for the Dark Brotherhood. Anyway,
Apparently, we're going to get an impending shank, according to chat, if we keep talking about the Morag Tong like this. We should probably move on.
yeah, a bunch of wussies.
Oh, mounts. We got the Frostmare. The horse is coming back. It's all iced over horse. This is going to be over December 23rd through January 2nd. For pets, we've got the New Moon Cinch Cub. That is available from December 2nd through December 9th. That's kind of cute.
Yeah, it's freaking terrifying.
It's kind of cute. It just needs a little. It needs a little boop. That's what it needs.
It needs a little boop.
It needs a boop. And then removal of existing Crown Store items. So if you want to take part in any of these, you need to buy them now, all right? Unless you want to go in game and earn them. There's that as well. So we're losing the Bloodforge, Dreadhorn, Fanglair, Huntsman, Scalecaller, Silver Dawn, and finally the Welkinar style. I'm really glad they're removing the Welkinar style. I know you could earn this. I believe you can earn this in game in the trial. But
Yeah,
I love the
It's
fact that you can't buy
Olarime's-
it.
Yeah, it's Olarime's, Reliquins,
Yeah.
and Sororius style. It's, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it.
I'm not necessarily a huge fan, but the point I'm making is I love the fact that when this stuff is not in the Crown Store, I like seeing that stuff as something that is earned. You know what I mean? Like I would, certain styles I would love to only ever drop from challenging content. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the crap we'll never be able to do.
Well, hey, we said that about Sunspire stuff, and look what we're rocking right now. So,
We did. We did.
It's
We
all
did.
yeah. All right. So anyway, New Life Festival that's coming up later this year, and that, my friends, is all that we have for the news.
You know what I like about the crafting motifs going away? These certain ones going away. Like, I don't want to see any crafting motifs go away, but this just means they're making room for new ones. Something big's coming, dudes.
It's going to be an exciting year. I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Something
really
big's
excited.
coming.
I hope. I don't know. I don't know. All right. We'll talk more off air. Anyway.
You know
yeah.
what I hope?
What?
I hope that frost staffs don't taunt anymore. It's just it's random.
That is
You
random.
never know when
Where
Rich Lambert. There's Rich Lambert.
Something big is coming. Hey, buddy.
Dude, I mentioned his name and he effing shows up in chat. That is so creepy.
Good to see you.
It's Rich Lambert. Something big is coming. See? Confirmed. Soon, TM.
Oh,
Freaking love that guy. I love you.
love you long time.
Yes.
Are you ready for lore?
I'm ready for lore, bro.
All right, let's drop it like it's hot.
Oh,
That was a little low. Maybe we should Should I do that again? That was a little weak. That was, you know.
All right. Well, let me get in a squat position
All right,
before
yeah,
I do it again.
Yeah, like you're, ready? All right,
Yeah.
flex your legs. Do that nostril thing you do whenever you like the nervous tick. Yeah. Yeah, you ready? All right, here we go. Oh yeah, that one had a little more zang on it. Yeah, yeah, that was
There you go.
yeah.
Sounds more icy because it's very new lifey.
Yeah, well,
So speaking of completely non-icy, let's go into the deep forests of Valenwood for this particular lore lesson, friends. Why? Because I love the Bosmer and I always will. We're going to talk about Brackenleaf's Briars today. This is one of my very favorite quest lines from the Valenwood area in Grotwood. Deep in the forests of southeastern Grotwood, just north of Haven, a secluded grove is home to an order of Bosmeri hunters who have sworn to protect Brackenleaf. Now, Brackenleaf is a tree which is believed to have been planted by Y'ffre, him or herself, during the creation of the world. Now, there are a couple quests in this region of Grotwood that revolve around Brackenleaf's Briars. The first one is called Bosmer Insight, where you venture out on a spirit journey to learn the ways of the forest. And then there's Brackenleaf's Briars itself. That quest is where you actually join the ranks of the Order. Now, these quests take your character into a very, very primitive place and teach you all about Brackenleaf, the Bosmer lifestyle among the trees, and Y'ffre's mark upon the world. Little fun fact. Who is Y'ffre? Y'ffre is the god of song and forest and the spirit of the now. Now, the most notable deity of the Bosmeri pantheon is Y'ffre. One of the most powerful spirits to manifest shortly after the beginning of time, he or sometimes she, depending on how they choose to manifest, Y'ffre played a large part in the forming of the physical world during the Dawn Era. In Elder Scrolls lore, you will sometimes hear the term Elnathe. Now, what this means is the Earthbones, and Y'ffre was the first to transform him or herself into the Elnathe, which gave rise to the principles of nature and every living thing on Nirn. But from this manifestation is the frame upon which nature itself is built. So back to Brackenleaf. In this particular settlement, you will find Erangor. This is in game, friends. You can actually experience this, and this is why we're doing a lore lesson today on it, because I freaking love this questline. Erangor is a member of the Brackenleaf tribe. Now, he will task you with the quest Bosmer Insight, where you'll embark upon a short journey to learn the ways of the forest. He describes Brackenleaf as one of the first trees of Grotwood, and he says, when Y'ffre told the tale that created the world, she planted her words in the ground, and there grew Brackenleaf. The Briars protect his heart and study the art of the hunt beside his roots. So if you choose, you'll take the quest and you'll be tasked with meeting Glaris, who is the leader of Brackenleaf's Briars, who will then offer you the opportunity to attempt the trials to become a Briar yourself. Now, this is considered, Brackenleaf's Briars is considered an additional faction in Elder Scrolls Online. Now, Glaris will offer you this quest, and he will say, or she will say, I'm sorry, Glaris is a female. Joining Brackenleaf's Briars is nothing to take lightly. Many have died attempting the trials, and there's always the threat of the outsider. The outsider is the deathless enemy of Brackenleaf. It returns again and again to steal the heart of the Brackenleaf, only to be destroyed by the Briars. Now, it turns out that the tribe will accept anyone who wishes to attempt the trials. They consider anyone who passes the trials worthy of joining their tribe, and they make it clear that the trials do not distinguish between the races of Tamriel, nor do the Bosmer that live there. So as part of the trials, your character will be tasked with committing him or herself wholly to mind and body. The several tasks that you will be asked to take part in revolve around the spirit of the hunt. The snake, the wolf, and the tiger, you will confront and choose your animal spirit's predator. Now, one portion of the quest actually allows you to commune with the Bracken leaf tree himself. And after successfully completing all the tasks, you will be offered a place among Brackenleaf's briars. Brackenleaf himself will say, "The flame of my heart now resides within you. Carry it with honor and protect my forest with pride." Couple little fun facts here. Euphrae is the basis surrounding the Green Pact. Now, we've done a lore lesson on this one before. I'll dive a little deeper in it here. This is an agreement between the Bosmer and the Green, which prohibited any harm to the plant life in Valenwood. In exchange for its protection, the Bosmer would be able to use the forest to shape itself to their needs. This is how the Bosmer are able to turn a tree into a home by the use of a ritualistic song. So you'll remember that the Bosmer cannot use or cut down or harm in any way any of the foliage or trees within Valenwood itself. Now, they can import things from other regions, but Valenwood itself cannot be harmed. And just another quick little fun fact, the Bosmer importing wood from other regions was the reason for the 5-year war, which started between the Khajiit and the Bosmer. We've covered that one before. I personally think that is the funniest effing war to ever happen in Tamriel. And it was literally because the Khajiit, being Khajiit, decided to totally F with the Bosmer over this wood that was coming in shipments from other regions. Freaking hilarious. Look up the 5-year war or look it up on our website. It is hilarious. Anyway. And actually, that ends up being the basis for Mixed Unit Tactics, which is a book that you will find in all of Elder Scrolls. It talks about the 5-year war. Okay, back on track. Another fun fact. In addition, this part gets super gnarly. In addition to utilizing the forest for food and shelter, the Bosmeri agreement with the Green Pact, has been known to allow the Wood Elves to explore their own chaotic origins through something known as the Wild Hunt. Now, this is a collective ritual causing the Bosmer to shapeshift into a horde of feral supernatural beasts. This is something that all Bosmer have the ability to do innately. Now, during a wild hunt, the transformed Bosmer will constantly change forms. They'll stampede, slay, and devour everything in their path. Now, only when there are no surviving targets, earmuff time for the kids, the beasts will turn upon themselves into a cannibalistic orgy. Actually sounds kind of cool. Anyway, this primal transformation is seen by the Bosmer as a return to their chaotic nature of the Dawn era, and it is very seldom utilized, usually only during a time of desperation, vengeance, or war. Super freaking dark and green. Anyway. So anyway, in my humble opinion, the quest of the Bracken Leaf brings about the very basis of the Bosmer, and it's why I love it so much. It's a primal instinct to protect the forest, protect its history, an undying respect that the Bosmer have for nature, and in offering any outsider a place among them. Bosmer are very, very well known for their hospitality and acceptance of all races, which I think is freaking amazing. Now, despite the sometimes brutal reputation of the Bosmer, everybody knows that they have a tendency to consume their enemies, especially the ones who very closely follow the Green Pact. Yes, cannibalism is part of it, but they have a very warm and welcoming side. Now, the story of the Brackenleaf Briars really, really piqued my interest, and it amazes me that when we pay attention to the game and the quests and the stories that are told, there are life lessons that we can implement when we log off. And no, I'm not talking about the cannibalism part, just the lessons itself when you pay attention to it.
Oh, that is good, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
So anyway,
wow. Good
There's
lore
that.
lesson. There was a lot happening behind that lore lesson while you were giving that, by the way.
there was I'm sure there was because I saw you laughing. I'm at your crap ton.
Well, Mr. Lambert in chat just said for everybody to keep your eyes on the Twitter feed and on the website tomorrow. You won't want to miss it.
I love you, Ritz Lambert. And somebody
Ditto.
called you Critz Lambert earlier, so you now
Ditto.
have two new nicknames, Ritz Lambert and Critz Lambert. And now I'm going to be glued to Twitter tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks, Rich. I appreciate that. All right. So anyway, well, it's that time we talk to old Xynode.
I think it is.
Are you ready?
I've been excited about this for weeks.
Oh yeah. Chat. We'll see you on the other side. Hey everybody, Jibs here from the show. Just wanted to pop in here real quick and tell you about Audible. We use it here at the show often. In fact, I'm listening right now in my off time from ESO while I'm driving or whatever. I'm listening to Thrawn from Star Wars, the release in 2007, and I can tell you it is amazing. It's amazing. If you're looking for a book, maybe you'd like to get into this, well, we can get you one for free on the show, on us. Here's what you do. You go to audibletrial.com/Loreseekers. You sign up for the 30-day trial, and it's free, by the way. And you can either keep your service going or cancel. Totally up to you, but either way, you get 1 free audiobook and 2 free Audible originals. I really, really like this. It's a lot of fun. It's a great service myself, and I've done the free book before. And I can tell you it takes just a couple minutes. It's super easy. And plus, you get hours and hours of content for free on the show. audibletrial.com/Loreseekers. Take care.